We begin, as always, by asking now, if able, please stand for the national anthems. Starting with the anthem of Northern Ireland. And now, the anthem for Iceland.
tonight's semifinal, we are covering the Faroe Islands versus Scotland. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm Matt Hanlon. I'm here with Johnny Workman. I'm looking forward to this one. This determines who gets into that gold medal match tomorrow.
Hi, yeah, good evening. Yeah, a lot at stake here. Both teams have worked hard, qualified out of their respective groups, made it to the semi-final with a prize of a place in the final at stake. I expect both teams to be up for this. Should be a good one. I can take us through how both teams have got there. Scotland started the campaign with an opening win, 3-0 versus Northern Ireland yesterday. And Scotland already played today a really close encounter versus Ireland. They came out in top 3-2. Faroe Islands, by contrast, played both of their games yesterday. A 3-0 win against Liechtenstein. Then they played Iceland, won the first set, but ended up losing 3-1. So this is their first game today. We'll see if that plays an impact.
Well, nice pass to start off from Scotland. Out to the outside to Captain Catherine Reid. Big swing, but out. Oh, but we have a net touch from Faroe Islands. So Scotland get on the board first.
Yeah, took a big swing there. Just didn't find the court in that occasion, but gets away with it. With the net touch called, our second referee, Aidan, for this match.
Our middle's Victoria Sowich back to serve for Scotland. Oh, and an ace to kick it off. Scotland are showing why they finished top of their group. Victoria back to serve again. We got a little bit of trouble for Faroe Islands. Oh, a little bit of trouble on this side, but good swing from the captain. No doubt about that one.
Yeah, quick 3 points for Scotland. 3-0, raced into a lead. It'll be interesting just to see how long this match goes on. Will there be fatigue at play for Scotland? It looks like they've just managed to catch Faroe Islands a bit cold. Obviously, Faroe Islands' first competitive match today.
Oh, yeah, and look, they had that big 5-setter against Ireland. Really fought hard. So Scotland look pretty warmed up already. Oh, big swing from the backside there. Oh, Scotland will get a free ball out of it. Middle has to take the set. Oh, nice coverage. The ref says no touch on the block there. It's 4 touches for Scotland.
Yeah, it was close. Good coverage from Scotland, yeah. They look ready. They're fired up for this.
They do, and look, they had a really scrappy game earlier. I expect to see a lot more of the same. So Faroe Islands are in. They're in for a fight here. Marion back to serve for Faroe Islands. On targeting that front row outside hitter.
And Faroe Islands had a great showing against Iceland in their pool play match. Won the first set and narrowly lost the second set. Went to overtime, 31-29. Another extended set. Before ultimately going down 3-1 and finishing runner-up in their group.
Oh, that's a great pass from Christine Mitchell there. Oh. And nice placement, smart shot.
So smart, makes it look so easy. Big block to go around, but notice the gap. Had the court vision, had the skills, had the execution.
Holly Gray serving for Scotland there. A lot of system play. Good swing by number 15. And they're going to get a free ball. Faroe Islands are going to get another crack at it. And another out of system swing. And here we go again. Do they go to Anna Katrina again? Nope. They're going to give a free ball back to Scotland. Let's see what they run. This is one of their more successful rotations, this one. This was one of those killers that got a lot of points out of this rotation against Ireland. Having the outside hitter, Catherine Reid and Grace Campbell as your options really worked well for Mia, the setter for Scotland.
That's a strong 2 options, which you need whenever you have the set at the front court.
Oh, and that is a great serve.
Yeah, Holly Gray had that ball under her spell there, zigging and zagging.
Yeah, and look, she's a hero of that Ireland-Scotland game for me. I mean, she came in under a lot of pressure and put a ball away when she needed to. All right, service error, gets it back over to the Faroe Islands. You can forgive a couple of those when you have some aces going.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Say she earned the right to go for it there.
Oh, nice job handling that by Christine Mitchell. Back to the middle again. Handled by the setter, and they're going to push it outside to Anna Katrina with a big swing. And then back out to her. Nice high swing, but she's dug again. Oh, just can't dig that out of the net. Scotland showing some more of that rugged defense they showed earlier.
Yeah, good scramble from Scotland. Faroe Islands relying on that outside. Number 15, Anna. But just getting dug on a couple of occasions, that'll do the Scottish defenders' confidence a world of good.
There's a good pass to the libero there, or to the opposite, taking a swing. Grace sending it back over to the Faroe Islands. And just trying a little roll shot. The power's not working. Let's go for a tip. A big swing out of the back row by number 5 there, Marion. And a good lead by Faroe Islands. Side out.
Yeah, good option. Nice to see a bit of variation in the distribution from Faroe Islands there. Outside had a few opportunities, tried to vary up the attack, but good to see a strong pipe backcourt attack from Faroe Islands.
Oh, tough serve, putting them under a bit of pressure, and that's not going to be returned. Good serve there by Bjorka, number 9 for Faroe Islands.
My, who has the better ace celebration? We've seen an iconic one from the Irishman.
That's the Graham A, huh? A little bit better handling there. Going to the middle. She had the old decoy. Let that ball drop. Scotland will take it.
And it works out.
Grace Campbell back to serve for Scotland.
She's been really finding spots to tip for the attacks in this game so far. We know she's a heavy arm and she needs it as well.
Yeah, that's a beautiful pass. Nice push to the outside. Did she get her hands? Nope, no hands, just out.
Not this time. Still very much feeling her way into this set. Maybe she's used to those swings going down at the start. Now she's having to adjust, go to her toolkit.
Yeah, she had a great start against Liechtenstein for our opening match, and I'm sure she's just working on get her going from the setter on pushing her that ball, trying to get her that big swing that we know she can take. Well, it's a good up. But I think we have a net call.
Ooh, net call against Faroes.
That is 10-5 Scotland jumping out to an early lead. Now we've got a timeout from Faroe Islands. Maybe you regroup, get a chance to figure out how they're going to kill that ball against this pretty intense Scottish defense.
Yeah, the Scottish defense have more than matched them for the start. A great start again. It's that cat and mouse. Can the attacker get the first ball down? Can the defenders pick it up? Are you going to make the attacker trying to adjust, do something they're not as comfortable with, which is all you really want as the defender. If you can pick the ball up and then make them do something that they're not as familiar with, maybe give you an easier ball that you can transition and get a chance to attack and side out yourself.
Yeah, and you can see Faroe Islands look a little bit nervous around the net. They've had a few net touches here called, and that kind of gets in your head. You start to get a little bit nervous playing anything too close, and hopefully they shake that off and start fighting back here a little bit.
Yeah. Early days, but a 5-point gap opened up already. They won't want to see that extended too far.
Good serve. A little bit off the net. Give it to the opposite. That's a good up. By the middle, playing some defense.
Great.
Oh. Nobody home in the campfire. Back-breaking, and we got a libero change for the Faroe Islands.
That's a great play. What a dig from Grace in the middle in the backcourt, making a case to stay on. Don't put the libero back in for me, I can do it.
every middle's dream. Oh, and that's a great serve.
Good touch.
Good effort by the new libero on court. And a touch on that, but not enough. That's 3 aces now for Scotland. Their serving has come out to play.
Yeah, once again, that's what you want to do when the other coach calls a timeout against you. Makes a change in the passing lineup against you. This doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is a great response to that. Ooh, and that passes just a bit off again. Now, she went on a similar run in the Irish game, and it did. It really did break the back of that set. And we've got another timeout from the Faroe Islands.
Yeah, forcing the coach to use both timeouts before, well, it's 13-5. Still a lot of this set left to play, but from here on out, the Faroe team are going to have to do it by themselves.
Yeah, it's going to be all up to them. Maybe a couple of subs to shake up the rhythm a little bit, but yeah, it is tough when you burn those timeouts early.
But yeah, no, his hand has been forced. I guess there's no point waiting for too long to try and save the set and use a timeout. You might have nothing left to save. At least it's early days now. If he can break the Scottish momentum here, there's still a chance to, plenty of time to get back into the set for Faroe Islands.
Exactly. We've seen these Faroe Island women take Iceland and really put them under a lot of pressure, and that is a very, very strong Iceland team.
Yeah, absolutely. Faroe Islands just haven't quite got started here. It hasn't clicked into gear, but they've only played maybe as well as they've been allowed to play by Scotland.
There we go. Another excellent serve. Nice and low. Targeting the libero. And that is a tough angle to try to take that shot. And we've got a substitute. Ivor Dam is coming in. She's going to replace the opposite. No, maybe. Yep, she's going to replace the opposite in the back row. So maybe a little bit of defensive help, another outlet, maybe to help them out.
Yeah, they need something here.
There we go. Grace with the serve. Another tough pass. They're going to be out of system. In the middle saying, oh, I can take that. And oh, trying to show those passing skills. We just couldn't quite save that ball.
Yeah, what a run though, through the 2 timeouts, through the substitution. Relentless serving from Grace Campbell. It's got our team into a commanding lead here, 14-6 up. Okay. 8-point gap.
Yeah, and we've got Anna Katrina back at the service line. Again, another heavy arm. Great pass by the libero, though. Over back outside to the other outside hitter, Marion. Oh, and she's dug, but out of bounds. There we go. Faroe Islands getting a kill on the board there.
Yeah, good change up in the attack again. The hard hits, Scotland have been digging them, so Faroe Islands need to find a different way. Look for the spots, put some players on the court, on the floor, sorry.
Oh, it's good up by the setter there, chasing that one down. Free ball to Faroe Islands. Oh, Aaron Karina coming out of the back row. Oh, big touch. Big touch caught by the line judge, and that's a point to the Faroe Islands.
Yeah, it did look like a touch there off the block.
And that's a great way to get an outside who's maybe struggling in the front row a little bit, get him going by giving him some good back row sets and let him rip away a little bit further away from the block. Oh, and that ball is out, a little too strong.
Yeah, close there, but good leave from Scotland.
Okay, we've got Mia, our setter for Scotland, back to serve.
We're just going to have a little delay here while we confirm everything is A-OK on the score sheet.
Oh, that is a rough float. The movement on that ball was pretty sweet. That was good.
Yeah. Tracked it the whole way, just in the end up couldn't get out of the way of it. Couldn't create that space.
I mean, those little tiny movements, that's what'll catch you on those float serves at the very end. And she's got a good float. Marion with a big rip. cross court. And that fast set out to the outside that we've seen so much from Scotland today. Oh, Marion says actually, I'll go back to that tip that worked pretty well last time.
Love that from the Faroe libero number 7. Hala Haraldsson coming across, freeing up the option for the backcourt pipe attack, taking that relatively free ball, perfect pass in, giving her setter all the options.
Nobody there to pick that one up.
Yeah, that ball is moving all over the place. Really good serve.
Yeah, this is Ruth Berg Jespersen, one of the middles for the Faroe Islands. Oh, and you saw it in the toss. She tried to adjust to that one and just couldn't get that one over.
Yeah, just when it's going your way, it's going your way, and when it's not, it's just not, and it's not for the Faroe Islands at the moment.
We got Christine Mitchell back to serve. The lefty outside hitter. Oh, and Cotter going deep again. That is the 6th ace for Scotland. They are just taking it from the service line.
We see liberos being swapped out again for Faroe Islands. I wonder if Scotland have seen something in the scouting report, these deep serves that are troubling Faroe Islands.
Oh, in trouble again. Free ball over to Scotland. And Catherine Reed with a big rip. Libero takes that ball for the set. Tries something a little different, and oh, we have another net touch on the Faroe Island side. They're maybe a little too worried about that Scottish attack. Now, if you're scouting the Scots, you know that it's going to the outside. They've been hitting big all day long, all week long. So I can see why they're maybe being a little bit aggressive, a little antsy getting into the net. Oh, that's a good up. Oh, that's an excellent play.
Oh! What a play.
That's an excellent kill there from Christine Mitchell, falling down backwards. Still manages to take a good swing.
Yeah, the fade away rainbow over the backcourt, onto the back line.
I'm sure they practice that a lot. Oh, and they are just keyed in on that libero position down there. They've obviously seen that maybe they struggle with that pass coming from behind the setter a little bit.
It is a tough ball.
Yeah, and it's 21-10. Scotland serving. That's a good pass from the libero. Set to the outside for Marion. She squeezes it through, but it's dug. But they're going to get a free ball to try again. Oh, that was a good move. Separating Anna Karina a little bit, getting her some space, and she gets the kill.
Yeah, a little bit of a push, avoid the Scottish middle blocker, but great technique and control to elevate and hit the diagonal from the backcourt pipe.
Oh, that is a big serve from the captain. A free ball back to the Faroe Islands. One out of the middle. Oh, and that's a great touch. But she can't get it up.
Great effort. It's a couple of better points from Faroe Islands. This set might be 9 points down, 21-12. It might be too much of an ask to get back into it, but again, if they can build some momentum.
Edna with another big rip. That's a great tough serve. The setter just couldn't handle that one. I mean, it makes a big difference at this level. A tough serve, driven like that. I mean, I love how low over the net that is. Good contact.
Yeah, very, very difficult to pass, and Scotland with their setter in the backcourt at the minute. Anything tight on net is always going to be a little bit more challenging for them. They've no option to just push it over on two.
Yeah, but you can see, I mean, it's tough for the Faroe Islands. They're out of timeouts. They've done a good job coping with a tough serve when it's like, look, there's no help for you. We can't pause the game. You know, we've thrown in a couple different libero looks. you know, they've done a really good job getting out of some really tough situations.
Yep, no, they've kept their heads up. Very challenging to put such a difficult serve in, because the risk reward, and you think we're down by a lot if we miss another one here, but you want to have that positive mentality. What if I can put them out of system here?
And Eda with another rip, and too strong, that bit higher. And the serve out. It's good. I like the aggressiveness, though.
Yep. Yeah, better from Faroe Islands.
Okay, we got Victoria Sowich back to serve. Our other middle blocker. Handled by the libero. And back to Marion on the backside. Good dig. We're going to go at it again in the opposite. Oh, with a good swing through the hole in the block. That's number 11, Ivor Dam, who's come into this game late as one of those kind of delay tactics just to try to get them a chance to catch their breath.
Yeah, again, great organization from the libero from Faroe Islands, number 3 this time, Maria Hovgaard. Calling off the middle for that ball so she can pass it. A diamond pass again. Makes it easy, life easy for her setter.
They're set to that pipe spot again. Marion setting that ball over. Ooh, and a nice little run back to the middle. Anna Karina's going to get a swing. And Faroe Islands are going to have another shot at it. Out to Anna Karina again. And ooh, that is an exclamation point there. It's like, fine, you could stand there, you could try to dig this ball, but I'm going to hit it off you so hard.
It's going to be a good battle, that one.
It's a little bit like the battle, the Martina versus the Scottish outsides battle from earlier in that Ireland match.
Yeah. Powerful, powerful attacks.
Yeah, and Catherine Reed, speaking of the outsides, taking a swing off the block. Setter's out, so back to Catherine. Oh, and a smart play. Tipping with her offhand.
A little lefty tip. Great ball control.
Yeah, we're at 23-15 to Scotland. And this is Holly Gray back to serve. Oh, and she nicks the libero.
It could be a bit of psychology at play there. They know she's been aced before. Dreads this server coming back around.
Oh, and hits it front row outside hitter. Anna Karina, though, taking a swing. Oh, and off the block and out. She is just looking low at the tape and just looking to hit something hard.
Yeah, great aggressive swinging. Found the edge of the block that time. Gets block out. Another point for Faroe Islands on the board, 16-24.
Josefina Fjols back to serve. A little bit of trouble for Scotland. Holly Gray from the back row. We've got no libero on that side. Oh, hit out. And that'll do it. 25-16. The first set goes to Scotland. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, just came out. Super aggressive. Great run of serves. And that was the foundation once again. A lot of the times, how often is that serve-receive battle? And Faroe Islands just took a little time to get to grips with that serve, and we even saw an ace there within the last couple of points, so it's definitely a weapon for Scotland moving forward. Once Faroe Islands did get started, they did start to trade through the latter half of that set, but yeah, they just gave Scotland too much of a generous head start. We got the start of that set, which Scotland were grateful to receive.
Yeah, and I think Faroe Islands bounced back out of this one. I mean, they've had a lot of really good training over the last few years. They've had some great coaches come and visit them. Coaching staff that are there now are excellent. I don't think we've seen the end of them here. I think they bounced back pretty hard in this game.
Yeah, now we'd expect that. And Scotland should be ready for that too. They've had a good couple of serving runs there, but you just can't always rely on that. You've got to restart again, refocus. You might not get those service runs, so you got to double your efforts.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much they were pretty even from the attack. You know, 6 or 7 kills for each in the game here. You know, a few more service errors on Faroe Islands side. I think they were trying to push maybe that little bit harder because they do have a very, very strong serve. You can see the speed of it coming off their hands. But holy cow, 8 aces for Scotland.
Yeah, that'll do it. 8 aces. That's pretty useful.
All right, so I look forward to seeing what Faroe Islands throw out there, what they bounce back with here.
Yeah, they'll be eager to get right back to it, just get those first serve receives in. And potentially even, I don't know what the instruction will have been from the bench, but sometimes maybe you're looking for perfection and passing right on the net. But if you're being aced off the court 8 times, that's a lot. Like, can we just get a body behind the ball, pass it up, kind of that zone 8, middle of the court, just get something up, and we'll back our hitters to recycle the out of system play, and yeah, that'll be better than getting aced.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. It did look like the setter was a little bit nervous, especially on some of those passes, just a bit off. If it wasn't perfection, she was going to her arms and the bump set pretty early on. Hopefully she feels a little bit more confident, because I know I've seen her in previous games, and she has great hands, really good control over that ball. I also love the fact that with the FIVB rules now, you're not as stressed about double contact calls and everything from the ref.
Just making sure we've got the lineup correct here.
Yeah, they're starting in rotation 4. It looks like we got the, no, maybe not.
Again,
We are
that's
starting in rotation 1.
the convenience with the technology. It's all crystal clear. You don't need to worry about anyone's handwriting or misjudging a number 1 for a 7 or anything like that. It's important to double check these things right at the start of the set, because once we get through the action, we don't want any issues with that.
Yep. And we're starting with Christine Mitchell at the service line for Scotland.
Scorekeeper Adam has given the signal he's happy enough. Set 2 underway.
Whoop. Out of system straight away. Big swing from Catherine Reed, but it's dug. Oh, and Anna Karina trying to do maybe a little too much.
Yeah, it's tough. It's one of those where if it goes over, you're thinking great idea, great execution. That one, she attempted it, just didn't come off then. But they were scrambling from the start. Another tough serve from Scotland.
They were. Oh, and that's a great job targeting down that line. Out to the outside for Catherine Reed, and a good high reach, and she is very good at those high, deep shots.
Yeah, super precise. Maybe takes a little bit of power off in favor of the accuracy, and that looks like a super reliable swing. But Scotland here, just starting off set 2 is how they started set 1. Really tough serves.
Yeah. There's a good swing from the outside. Just get that ball over. Set back to Holly Gray. Oh, good rip. And that is down.
Yeah, big swing from the right side, Holly Gray.
Yeah. Now listen, I don't know if Scotland has a scouting report on or what, but man, oh man, are they targeting zones 1 and 6? All 1 and 6 down there. And the captain's just getting a little note about the hands. Maybe they're keeping them a bit high. We've got the new screening rule, of course. You can't have your hands above your head.
Yeah.
So the refs encourage them to keep it just behind their head.
Yeah, good to see. A bit of education here. There's no penalty, no sanction, but a bit of education for the players. And I understand it could be useful to put their hands behind the head in case some of these fast serves don't quite make it over the net.
Exactly. Oh, and there's another great serve. Scotland back on the ace game. Christine Mitchell with another serve. 4-0 Scotland. Great job targeting between the passers. A big punch back to the end line for Scotland. Oh, Catherine Reed trying to go line. On the one blocker there. Good idea, just didn't work out.
Yeah. Village to serve in. Faroe Islands scrambling a little bit, but managed to get the ball back over the net. Unforced error from Scotland.
Yeah, we've got Marion at the line for Faroe Islands. Oh. Took a little something off of it and a little too much.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It just falls the wrong side of the net. That's tough. You work so hard to get the service back, and then at the first opportunity, you hand the incentive right back to Scotland.
Yeah, I like the shot, the area she was going for. Just need a little more power to get that ball over. Oh, that is a great serve. They are really hitting that area hard. And we've got a timeout from the Faroe Islands. Now, if that is sort of a technical issue that they've got, handling that ball coming back over the setter's head, that is going to be a very difficult one to fix in game. Because, man, Scotland are doing a great job hitting that spot.
Doing a really great job. No lollipops, hitting a spot, hitting it hard, hitting it continually or consistently as well. With all players that are going around in the rotation, some of the games we've seen, you know, players will miss their first serve, maybe get one in, miss a serve, but not so from the Scotland team. By and large, they are giving Faroe Islands a problem to solve every single time. And it's tricky, continually having to side out, and then being a little bit shaky on serve receive, and that maybe that lack of confidence, that nervousness can breed throughout the team, and then setter's not super confident, the attacker's not super confident, it can just fester.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what they needed coming into this match. Another tough serve.
Yeah, same spot hit.
Free ball to Scotland. Back to Holly Gray. A good swing. And then Anna Karina taking a big swing. Too big. And out.
It's tough. She's been the go-to hitter on the outside, and then knows that her team's down and needs something, but just getting after it a wee bit too much, then having to do too much sends that one long.
Yeah, now they know. Scotland have got to know they're in rotation 2 or setter 6 in international. They know that that area is a bit vulnerable. You got a middle over there to pass, and they keep hammering it. Just like Anna just hammered that ball.
A good aggressive swing. I've said this time and time again, it's really good. The hitter makes the error, gets another chance to swing, and doesn't just go super tentative, stays aggressive. That time gets it off, no libero on court, gets it off the side of Holly's platform there.
Yeah, good response, good job. The relief getting out of that rotation. Oh, and a big swing from Grace Campbell, but a dig on the Faroe Island side.
Defense, yeah.
Now to Catherine Reed with a swing off the hands. And, another net touch on the Faroe Islands.
Yeah, slight bit of frustration there on the face of Faroe captain number 1, Edna. She made a phenomenal overhand dig off that middle swing from Scotland, but then just a slight ill discipline at the net has cost her team on that occasion.
Yeah, and Holly Gray back to serve for Scotland. It's 8-2. Oh, nice job on that set. She had to kind of jump out and away off the court to go chase that, and really good job. Good swing bringing it back in.
Yeah, it's a couple of angle swings then. She's found success. Always seems to be a bit more angle.
Jukka Jakobsdottir back to serve, the opposite. Oh, and that is a tough serve. And couldn't be saved by the setter.
That's what the Faroe Islands need there.
Yeah, they need to go on a little bit of a run, cut that lead down, or ideally jump ahead, and they'd be feeling a bit better about this match. Oh, serve out.
Yeah, it's tough again. Pressure released for Scotland there. You've just passed a tight pass. You're maybe tightening up, ready to pass again, then all of a sudden, ball clearly out. No need to pass, no need to side out. No problem, we'll go back and serve.
Yeah, that's a big, I mean, it is a big relief when you get that. Someone else helps you out a little bit. Step back to the opposite, too close to the net. She couldn't attack that. And I believe we're going to have a sub here. We've got number 11 coming back on. Now she came on in the first. This is Ivor Dam coming on for the opposite. Sometimes you need that. You need a little reset. Catherine Reed with the serve between the two passers. Anna Karina with the big rip. The fifth attacking error, well, fourth attacking error, and we have, of course, the net call on the Faroe Island side.
Yes.
Clean up that play a little bit. We got to get the coach off the court. He's not allowed to play. Been told that many times. Free ball to Scotland. Out to the outside, and Christine Michelin. Oh, a little attacking error there. You can see the panic that the serve is causing on the Faroe Island side. You know, libero kind of fighting to get that ball up with another passer. That's what a good serve will do to you.
Yeah, Faroe Islands all just looking a little bit frustrated, a little confused. It's not working out for them so far.
Oh, that's a great pass by the libero. Oh, and a nice touch by Christine Mitchell.
Wow. Just managed to sneak that over the net. Great first ball side out. Exactly what you'd want.
Here we go. We've got Grace Campbell back at the service line. Setter chases that one down. Marion takes a little tip, and that's a smart shot. That'll do it.
Yeah, great to win the side out off of that, out of system. Smart play, tipping just the baby line over the block. Line defender maybe expecting a hard swing.
Oh.
One of those, yeah.
That helps when you're kind of like, no, you get it, I'll get it. No, it's cool, it's gone out. We're fine.
Yeah, we've all been there, right?
Yep. So the serve goes back to Scotland. 13-6. Nice pass from Marion there. Oh, they run the middle. A good pickup on the Scottish side. Oh, and an excellent job with that ball. I could have sworn I saw a touch, but maybe not.
Looked like hands.
Maybe it hit the top of the tape and out. Well, it's a ref's call. That's a judgment call. It's over to Faroe Islands. A good serve from the setter. They're going to get a free ball out of it. Out to Marion on the outside. Another tip picked up by the setter again. And Holly Gray in a tough position there. Gets that ball over. Oh, and a great swing by Marion. Off the block and in for the point.
Good point on serve for Faroe Islands. They've been hard to come by so far.
8-13. That's how it starts, just one at a time. All right, cool. We got the one. Now let's work on the next one. Oh, and that's a great rip. The Scottish passers are there. They're going to send a free ball over for the libero to take. Oh, and that was a clever little shot by the setter there.
Yeah, unfortunately, she knows it. She's just been serving, so she's in the back court. The pass was quite tight.
Yeah. You get so excited as a setter when you get to, this is the ball. This is the one I'm going to send over. And, oh, no deal.
Yeah, but Scotland doing a great job. There was some tough serves that Faroe were putting in there.
Yeah. Oh, service error from Scotland. It's only the second of the match. First of this game.
And Faroe Islands will be quite happy to get that server off the line for Scotland.
Got Marion back to serve. Oh, excellent job pushing back that outside hitter. And Holly Gray the bottom of the net.
Just trying to go a little bit too steep with that swing. Faroe Islands just creeping up here, getting a wee point. Maybe every serve, 1 point. Side out, 1 point.
Yeah, oh, and Scotland have caught that, and they've said, you know what, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to just talk about that and make sure that we get this serve back and keep our lead here.
Yeah, just a couple of unforced errors, you would say, from Scotland. Just opening the door a little bit for Faroe Islands. We'll see if they can take advantage of that.
Yeah, and Scotland's got to be careful. If they let Faroe Islands get a bit of confidence back, this game becomes very, very different.
Yeah, I feel they haven't really allowed Faroe Islands to get comfortable yet, but if they did and rediscovered their form, yeah, again, it could be a serious momentum thing. Great vocal support.
Yeah, the fans are getting riled up. We've got our Scottish fans underneath us here. We've got the Faroe Island fans on the other side.
Great to see the boys in supporting as well. It's the benefit of this double gender event. Whenever your team's not playing, when you're not playing, you can support your fellow country people.
That's a good pass. Great pickup from Catherine Reid out to Anna Karina. And there she goes. Managed to get a bit of spin on that ball and drop it in.
Yeah, great. Looked like she was off balance a little bit. A tough swing, but made it right to the back of the court.
Yeah.
Another point on the board.
Yeah, she's still not looked 100% comfortable, but that's the scary thing. If she's making plays like that and she's not comfortable, it's going to be dangerous. Oh, and that's a great serve from Marianne. 2 aces here for the Faroe Islands in this game.
Great response after the timeout from Scotland. Next 2 points at least, closing the gap to 2 points.
Yeah, she's smart. If she's trying to push back Catherine Reid, she's the front row outside hitter. Get her pushed back, so she's got to make a bigger approach. Well, splitting the passes there. And she reached but couldn't pull that one down.
And that set either just came a little bit wider than she expected, or she didn't get her full transition off the side of the court. Just came at her a bit quickly. Hit that ball pretty flat.
Yeah, and suddenly we're at 13-14. Well, and another nice serve. Nice movement on that ball. For another ace.
Yeah, the whole demeanor of the Faroe teams on the court and the bench has totally changed. Big smiles on their faces, celebrating every point. Their energy's up again.
Oh my gosh. Dropped on the line. That is some drop.
Yeah, when it's going for you, it's going for you, right?
It is. Love those ones. Dropping on the end line. Marianne back to serve again. Oof, and just pushing the passers back. That is 5 aces now for Faroe Islands.
Wow. Seems like out of nowhere, but yeah, they were creeping 1 point at a time, and here we are. 2 point lead now.
Yeah, we get a timeout from Scotland. And we're going to have to call this match serve ball, I think, because that's what's doing it.
All right, it's wild just the runs you can go on. Seems like one team's unstoppable from the service line, passing dimes, and then all of a sudden it's a complete switch.
Yeah, because, you know, every player, just about every player we've seen out here is capable of serving really tough. I mean, it's excellent to see this level lifted. You know, year on year, I've been watching the under-18s for the last 3-4 years, a couple years as a coach, and, you know, it definitely has gotten a lot tougher to pass this ball over that time.
So now it's Scotland's turn to come up with a few solutions. Will they bring in? They have another libero ready to come in, or a few options from the bench, or they just need one side out, right?
Yeah.
Get out of this rotation.
And it's a good serve deep. Christine Mitchell handles that one. Oh, and a good block on Holly Gray. Scotland have it. They're going to push it out to their captain, who just pushes that ball down.
And breathe. That's what they need at the side out.
Now that is a great run. That gives you a bit more, you're a little more relaxed. It's easier to pass then. It's easier to take a big swing. There's a big serve handled pretty well by the libero. Outside to Anna Karina. Oh, it's still up. Oh, passed outside the antenna though. That is a big rip.
Good effort, Scotland in the defense there, but Faroe Islands get their first ball side out.
Yeah, oh, you can see the difference. You can see the smiles on the faces on Faroe Islands when they turn around. They're much happier with the way this set's going. 17-15, Faroe Islands. To the outside, just tip that ball over. Good set by the middle there. We're gonna get another crack at it, a little bit inside. Ooh. A little too far inside for that ball to make its way out of bounds. That's a good block by Scotland.
Yeah, inside set. Faroe Islands number 15 did a good job of tracking the ball inside, but the inside set made it a little bit easier for Scottish number 6. Grace Campbell to get the block there.
Now we got Holly Gray back to serve. Ah, and a serve into the net. I think there was a little doubt about whether the whistle was blown or not, and just kind of had to rush it at the end.
Yeah, it's tough. You get knocked out of your routine. It's hard to put your normal serve in.
Yeah, and look, with it in a gym with 2 matches going at the same time, it's tough to tell sometimes when that whistle goes off for you or if it's for the other court. Oh, it's a big deep serve. Nice job getting a swing, putting Faroe Islands under a little pressure to get a good arm on that ball, but Anna Karina does.
Once again, out of system from Faroe Islands, but if you can take a rip like that, way off the net.
I mean, that's it, a really, really good quality. You want an outside hitter, being able to hit a ball that's not perfect, that you've got to go chase a little bit. Fast set to the outside to Catherine Reed. Set to the outside, Anna Karina again with a little tip this time. Oh, they're scrambling. Ah, she had it all in that one. She had tried the little tip and she said, oh, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna hammer it off the block.
Wow, yeah, great pickup from number 14. Mia Chapman, the setter, had pulled off, maybe anticipating the set, or maybe just wasn't lined up for the block.
And recycled. Yeah, sub in for Scotland here to replace Holly Gray at the opposite position. This is number 2, Christina Grubb. Need a little defensive help.
It did look like very close to the line there on the serve.
Football, her foot crossed the line as she was jumping to serve that ball. And we got Catherine Reed back to serve for Scotland. It is 17-20. Just having a quick word with the Faroe Islands bench. I think they're getting their hoodies. It's a little cool in the gym, so they got to stay warm over there on the bench. Serve from Catherine Reed, and ooh, just gets Marion moving, and it's another ace for Scotland. 3 this set.
No issues on the serve for Captain Reed there with that slight delay in proceedings.
And they've shoved in another pass to us. They're passing with 4. Nice job handling that one. And the set outside. Ooh, and a bit long. I like that the Scottish coach is helping as well. He's doing a little line judging himself. Sometimes you can't help it.
Yeah.
Catherine Reed to serve. And that's a good leave.
Earned a couple of points back for her team there.
Oh, but it's 21-19 to the Faroe Islands. Anna Karina to serve. That's a good serve. We're scrambling a little. Christine Mitchell to take a swing. Oh, Grace Campbell patrolling the net. Locks that ball down.
Yeah, great awareness to see the ball was up on the net there. She had an opportunity to swat it back down and earns herself a kill and her team a point.
Yeah, and she's back at the service line now. Ooh, that's a good serve. Outside to Marion. And she puts that ball away. Marion nearly ran into the coach on her approach there. Maybe a little tight to the court.
Yeah, possibly.
All right, and Faroe Islands back to serve, 22-20. Oh, they're gonna have to get a swing or give them a free ball. Free ball outside to Marion with a little tip, and that is just working for her.
Yeah, if it ain't broke.
She's got that spot. Scotland have to make the adjustment and start picking up that ball, especially when they see that hand in the air. They know that she's not going to rear back and swing at a certain point. You got to go play the tip. Oh, and a good hard serve really sails away on you. Faroe Islands with a chance to come back. Oh, good swing out in the middle. Oh yeah, they definitely got their mojo back. That's 11 kills. And we're at set point, 24-20. Oh, and that is a great serve. 6 aces for the set. That's the way to come back for the Faroe Islands.
Yeah, nice little exclamation point there in the end. Not letting Scotland get comfortable at all.
Yeah. Now, like, what do you think the big turning point was there? It didn't start off so solid for Faroe Islands.
Yeah, it's just subtle. I don't think it was any one major thing, but it's the way the games can go. First set, serves were on fire for Scotland. Second set, Faroe Islands were just able to side out a little bit more. A couple more errors from Scotland. And I think, as we said, in the middle of the set, Faroe Islands were down, but they just ended up picking up like one on their serve and then straight away side out. Get another big point in their serve, and you just pick up those ones and twos, and all of a sudden it's very close, and before you know it, Scotland end up with the matches or the games tied, and then Faroe Islands are able to push ahead, and before you know it, you're like, oh, now we're chasing, and now we're a little bit tightened up in our serve. We'll make the error, and then things are going for Faroe Islands. They're making good shot selections in transition. A couple of tips into spots there that Scotland weren't maybe able to deal with, and I'm sure Coach Brownlee for the girls will have noticed that from the sidelines and be able to make some adjustments for this third set.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that crack in the door. Those little points. Okay, we got one in the break phase. All right, now we're starting to get a little bit closer. We're inching closer. We can feel the momentum change.
Yeah, it's almost one of those sets where if you're playing, you don't really know how it got away from you, but you forget kind of in the first set that it wasn't all about blocks and siding out. Your team was backed up. I think it was 8 aces in that first set.
Yeah.
So you're winning a lot of points there without having to play a lot of volleyball. And then you forget that if you're not going to get those number of aces in the second set, you got to find the points from somewhere else. But yeah, a lot of aces from Faroe Islands in the second set.
Oh yeah, we had 6 from Faroe in the second set, and you know, Scotland didn't make too many more errors in the second set. They had 6 errors, you know, from the service line and attacking, whereas they had 5 in the first set, so not a huge difference in them making more mistakes. It's just I think Faroe Islands kind of woke up and were like, okay, we can cope with the serve now. Let's just try to make something out of it, and that's a little bit scary for Scotland here. So they turned it into a match.
Now it's good to see, and fitting of a semi-final here, 1 set apiece. Obviously in this best of 5 set match, the teams will swap sides again, as they always do. And I can see the Scottish supporters are right behind their Scottish team this time. We'll see if that makes a difference for them. Back on the sides where they started the first set, which was so successful for Scotland. I'm sure they will be looking to give their fans something to cheer about. Their fans are getting behind them already before the start of this set, letting their presence be known. We'll see if that affects the Faroe Island team as well. They actually have most of their supporters on the side that they are starting this third set on as well.
To all the Scottish supporters, whoever's on that side, they're getting support from the Scottish supporters and running with it.
Works out. Lineups are checked. We are all good to go. We will clear the ribbon and any debris off the court. Nice safe playing environment. Faroe Island captain to get us underway.
Oop. Tough pass out of the gate. Free ball to Faroe Islands. Oh, and they run the middle, and Scotland get the net touch that time too. That's a great swing. Doesn't matter because she put that ball down, but
she'll want that recorded in the stat sheet as her kill. Don't worry about the net touch there. Give me the point.
yeah, exactly. Oh, and that's a big rip. Wow, this is definitely the start they wanted to have out of the gate. I think we're seeing the real Faroe Islands now. They just needed a game to kind of catch up, and they're here now.
And Captain Edna leading by example. She did have a few good serves in the second set, but she's taking it to another level in this third.
Oh, that's another ball. They're going to have to get a swing somehow off the net. Faroe Islands coming back, pushing the outside. Nice roll shot from Marion. Oh, wow. An excellent play by Scotland. You cannot let these guys, you can't sleep on the Scottish team. They're going to get that ball over somehow.
Great all-out commitment, putting their bodies on the line, keeping that ball off the floor like their lives depended on it. This time getting the rewards. A really hard-fought point there.
I mean, they remind me of Northern Ireland so much in that way. They're so tough to play against. They do not give up. That's a good serve, handled well by the libero. Faroe Island to the free ball, another chance. Back to Marion, hitting on the right side. Good. Oh!
Bit of a broken play there, and Faroe Islands a little bit in disarray. Scotland won't mind that one bit. Another point for them. Again, hustling hard, and that is a strong attribute for any team, that never say die. Really makes the opposition think, like, what do we have to do to get a ball down against this team?
Yeah, and it's 2-2. Marion with the pass. Over to the opposite, playing on the left side. Oh, a big reach. Overturned just a little bit.
Yeah, superb defensive effort from Scotland again, passing that ball tight on the net. Good communication from the setter. We couldn't get a set on the second touch, but Grace Campbell twists in midair and puts that ball over on two, making Faroe Islands play one more ball, and a little unforced error there. Another point. Scotland now take the lead 3-2.
It's a good float taken by the opposite. Oh, and that's a wide open net. Marion just casually puts that one away.
Yeah, great set. I don't think anyone saw that coming. A little reverse the flow set. Blocker nowhere to be found.
Yeah, and great recovery, because the opposite kind of took it and stole that ball off of Anna Karina, which she wasn't quite expecting. Great job recovering on that play. Oh, lucky break for Scotland. Service there from Marion, who's got a few runs there at the back line. We've got Holly Gray back to serve. That's a good pass by Faroe Islands. And Karina with a big rip. Great dig, though, in the hole in the block. Oh, and Catherine Reed just misses.
What an up. Christine Mitchell, the outside of the backcourt, lined up perfectly. Just ate that hit up.
Now, that was a great read. That's exactly what you want out of your sixth defender. Step into that hole and just absorb whatever comes your way. It's a big serve. Christine Mitchell chases it down. Ball's up to Catherine Reed, and she's finding a way to get that ball down.
It's the little net trickler that time. She won't mind how it goes down to points. Get Scotland back in the lead, 5-4. Now their captain Reed back to serve. She had a bit of a mini fight back at the end of the second set. Ultimately proved to be not enough.
Wow, that's a good pass off of a pretty good serve, and Jump getting that ball down, and not that time.
A great adjustment from number 15, Anna. Faroe Islands on the outside. Had to pass that ball inside. Didn't really get enough time to transition. Usually couldn't take a full swing, but still made something of it. Didn't go for maximum power. Swinging into the bottom of the net, which could be easy to do. Made the adjustment, tipped the ball in. 1 point for her team.
Oh. And another service error there from the Faroe Islands. And we've got Grace Campbell back to serve for Scotland. Scotland up 6-5. Just serve deep out to Anna Karina. Oof. Just powers that ball through the block.
And the block was lined up. Just too much power. Squeezed it through. Middle blocker Victoria.
And Anna Karina back to serve now for Faroe Islands. All tied up 6-6. The winner of this match will go on to face Iceland in the gold medal match. Whoop, and that serve is out. And of course, the loser will go on to face Northern Ireland for the bronze medal. That's coming up tomorrow. Serve from Scotland. Well handled by the libero. Nice set to the outside. Marion with the swing. Dug pretty easily on the Scottish side, though. One in the back row. Anna Karina heating up a little bit.
Yeah, too much heat. Great dig on the first one, made it look easy. Scottish libero number 7, Lauren Wiley. Despite the ball taking a little bit of a ricochet off the top of the block, she was still able to handle it. Perfect pass, and almost made the dig off that backcourt swing there.
A deep serve, and that is out.
Good call from the bench there as well.
Yep. They wouldn't survive as beach coaches. Christine Mitchell back to serve. Oh, and that is a great spot. Love the way that ball drifted out closer to the line. Scotland with a chance to counter. Oh, little over on 2 play by the setter. Faroe Islands are going to get a free ball out of it. Oh, and good run to the middle.
Yeah, way to hang in that rally, Faroe Islands. That's that serve again you talked about from Scotland. The fade away to the left, making it really difficult because the ball's coming over the setter's shoulder.
Yeah, and you know what? I'd love to see Edna over there on the Faroe Island side more with the jump sets. I mean, that was an excellent push to the middle. If she can also flick that out to the outside, that is going to be a really tough weapon to stop. Oh, that's a great touch by that libero. Pushed over, well handled by Scotland. Catherine Reid with a nice little shot deep. There's nobody there to get that ball back.
Team celebrating their libero Lauren Wiley as they should be on that play, giving them an opportunity in transition. What an up.
9-8 Scotland. Faroe Islands over there in rotation 1. Possibly trouble targeting where the setter's coming from. That's a good up. Oh, and they knew they had the middle back there. Send it deep.
Yeah, good spot. Number 5, Mayun. Before she goes back to serve, had the first attempt, recycled, great cover from her teammates. Good set again, has time to think, picked her spot, executed to perfection.
Oh, and that is a tough serve.
Really tough to pass that. Coming so close over the net, so close it actually catches the net, and then it's floating as well.
Yeah, and that flips the score now. We've got Faroe Islands in the lead, 10-9. Scotland with a little trouble. They got to send that free ball over. Excellently. Beautiful place. Free ball. Oof. Big rip from Anna Karina. Oh, and Grace Campbell brings it right back. Love the reaction.
Yeah, wonder who got that block, who got that kill.
Yeah. Ah, and that swing from Anna Karina. That's a great touch on that.
Yeah, she's shaking her head. How did she not win the point there?
Yeah. They'd be checking their arms for holes.
Yeah.
Back out to her. And this time going for something a little softer. And back out to her again. Oof. That time she's not going to be denied.
Yeah, showing her versatility there. Went for the tip. Got soft blocked. Gets the second opportunity. Goes for the hard swing down the line this time. Wins the point. Neither team this set either able to pull away. It's been maximum 1 or 2 points in it the entire way.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like it's going to shift, and oh, that's a great serve, but a good pickup by the libero. Out to Catherine Reed off that net, using that tape. That's the middle. Ooh, just drifting away. Unable to get that one over is Grace Campbell.
Yeah, what about that effort from FAROE captain and setter #1, Edna? That'll fire her team up, putting her body on the line.
And we got a timeout from Scotland. We are well into set 3. It is 12-10 Faroe Islands.
Yeah, fascinating battle here. Both teams doing their best, but canceling each other out at the moment. I would say Faroe Islands, it looked like any chance they had to pull away at the start of this set, they were kind of killing their own momentum. They had a couple of missed serves, so if they can tidy that up, they might be able to get on the ascendance in here. But we've seen some big plays from Scotland, a couple of big performances at the net from Campbell, block and kills, big relentless defense from both sides actually. So yeah, it's been very entertaining.
Yeah, it's a coin toss. I mean, who do you think takes this one?
Yeah, good question. I think it's there for either team. It might just take a wee bit of a spark. One moment of magic, one run of serves. Both teams, as you said, are very capable of going on service runs. And kind of who can make the other team blink first.
Yeah, and we've had so many players contributing here. It could be any one of these on the court now, or even coming off of the bench to light that spark. Ooh. That's a tough serve from Faroe Islands, putting Scotland under pressure.
Yeah, I wonder if we're just seeing the benefits of Faroe Islands having an off morning today, not having to play their match, and Scotland had to expend a lot of energy in that 5-setter against Ireland earlier today.
They did, you're right. Oh, and there's a missed serve from Faroe Islands. That is their 5th missed serve. Now they've also gotten 3 aces out of it, so like you say, risk and reward, but we've got the captain going back to serve for Scotland.
Yeah, she's been another strong server, one of a few from Scotland.
Yeah, it is 11-13. Good pass by Marion. Oh, great push to the outside, and oh, she wanted to just bury that ball.
Maybe just saw her name in lights there, bouncing it down the line and got a little bit blind, a little bit distracted.
She wanted that Instagram reel highlight. Catherine Reed back to serve again. Oh, handcuffs. Marion just kind of thinking, is that out? Is that in? I better. And just caught her.
Yeah, so tough. Slight fraction of a second moment of indecision, and then it catches you. After she dimed the first pass prior to that, gave her setter all 3 options in the front.
Goes to a different passer, and same result. That's Scotland's second ace in a row of this set. Okay. And they flipped it again. 14-13. Faroe Islands are going to call a timeout. Smart choice.
Yeah, as you say, very, very little to separate between these two teams.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to. They've each got 1 timeout left after this. It's good because then they have a bit of leeway to play with, and, you know, they're going to have the same. I mean, it's been swinging back and forth the whole set. You imagine it's going to keep going on that way.
Yeah, Scotland with momentum at the moment. It'll be another crucial point coming out of this timeout. It's always interesting how the players respond. Maybe they've been given a bit of key information. They've had a chance to reset, to refocus, maybe make a change in their attack or a change in their serve receive. You'd expect experienced Captain Reid back in the service line to not be fazed by any delays here and put in another tough serve. Ask the questions of Faroe Islands.
There we go. Oh, too deep, too deep.
Close that time. Faroe Islands do get out of the way of the ball and it just sails long, but yeah, fine margins.
That's that spot though. She's been trying to hit that spot between the passers. That's the one she handcuffed Marion on the first serve she had. Oh, and a big serve. Oh, just gets away from the libero. Kind of tails away from her a little bit there. Faroe Islands come back with an ace, and we've flipped it again. It's 15-14, Faroe Islands.
Yeah, what a battle. What side is going to be able to stabilize the pass here? Take a hold in this third set.
Oh, another ace, 2 in a row for Faroe Islands. That's 5 aces for them this set.
You feel momentum all of a sudden back with Faroe Islands now.
Well, 16-14. Deep, and there we go. Another serve out, so we're going to flip it over to Scotland. Now they're still down. They're serving 15-16.
Yeah, no, great serving. Kind of earned the right. A little bit of like a hybrid toss. One hand float toss and wraps her hand over and top spins it in.
Yeah, we got Grace Campbell fully capable of herself of going on a run back at the service line. Oh, yeah, it's tough if you get that ball. You get that ball outside tight with Anna Karina. She's going to put that ball down. Oh, and actually the line judge called it out. So
it was close. I thought she had made it there, but
I thought she did too. But look, the line judge has got younger eyes than I do, so I can't judge. Nice set back, Anna Karina. Oh, somebody's got to pick that ball up. Free ball to Faroe Islands. Boy, push it far outside, but a great tough swing. Faroe get another crack at it. And a tip. They get another crack at it. Oh, and she isn't covered on that one. Good block put up by Scotland.
Number 9, Victoria, impressive performance at the net during that rally. You feel that could be a crucial rally. I was at 16-all. Victoria gets the soft block, play continues, and then comes up with a kill block.
Yeah, just when you think Faroe Islands are pulling away, they're ahead by 2. Now all of a sudden, Scotland's up by 1. Oh, that's a good reach, just a bit too far.
Another great serve, Grace Campbell into that area. It's tricky, just on the right side as we look at it, with there's a bit of traffic there. Handle on that occasion from Faroe Islands, but gives Grace another opportunity from the service line.
A big serve and out. Takes that pressure off, and it's back over to Faroe Islands. They're down this time, 17-18. Now we've got Anna Karina back at the service line.
Back to a one-point game. Both coaches with one timeout to use, as you'd said. It'll be very interesting to see when they decide to use that, if they do.
I think they're just waiting for that bigger shift, and man, it's long in coming. Oh, good fight by Faroe Islands. 4 touches called by the ref. And a little disagreement in counting from the Faroe coach. And Scotland are back to serve.
No doubt from the first referee, clearly saw the 4 touches. And that's the call. You maybe can't, you can no longer affect that point, so it's just going to be a reaction to the point.
Yep, and we've got Scotland back to serve, 19-17. There's a great pass from the libero on the Faroe Island side. Marion with this very sensible shot. The setter can't corral that ball. Back over to Faroe Islands.
I wonder if Faroe Islands may be suggesting that the ball never lies when they were aggrieved by that previous call. But good. They disagreed, didn't let it affect them. Got the side out, that's what we got to do. Let the volleyball do the talking.
Yep. Oh, and we getting out of rotation. I was really hoping we'd make it a match without one of those. Now, the captain, Catherine Reed, after that call, while they were arguing about the 4 touches, she did go over and check the next server. So I know there was a little bit of hesitation about who's supposed to be where. And it's 19-19.
There's a bonus point for Faroe Islands there. Didn't have to do anything for that one.
Big serve. Oh, just dropped on top of the libero. She winched, thought that was going to go a bit higher, tried to play it with her hands. That is the 6th ace for Faroe Islands. And they're the first to 20.
Yeah, that ball was moving all over the place. Like Ruth Jesperson had like a remote control, like a video game, moving that ball around.
Oh, another good handle by the libero, though. Going to get a free ball to Faroe Islands. Oh, cheeky little dump by the setter. And the pipe and Anna Karina. Oh, nice block in the middle there by Victoria. And Scotland are going to get a free ball. Good job of handling the high ball.
Setter's out, no libero on the court from Faroe Islands.
Oh, we got a pipe in the middle. Oh, that's a great touch. Emergency pickup by the middle. I love the scrappiness here. And we have a lot of pipe attack coming from Anna Karina. Oh, she was looking for the open spot. That's that setter. Setter kind of takes a look at the other side and goes, there's the empty spot. I'm going to go dump that ball hard there.
Taking matters into her own hands there. Setter, captain of this team, leading, earning a point. 2-point cushion here, 21-19.
And that's when we bring out the timeout from Scotland.
Yeah, good timeout.
Yeah.
They've got it to use.
Yeah, I mean, there's still, I mean, a 2-point swing is nothing. I mean, they've been going back and forth so often. I will not be that surprised if it's 23-21 Scotland in a few minutes.
Right.
And then we have Faroe Islands calling a timeout.
Yeah. Scotland just need to reset here. They were a bit bemused by that rotation fault. Gave a little bonus point for Faroe Islands, but yeah, they just need to go back to what got them the win in the first set and go back to their basics here. They've been playing very well, but they're up against a formidable opponent in Faroe Islands here, and both teams are desperate for that spot in the final tomorrow. That's the prize at stake.
Oh yeah, it's nice to be playing for a medal, but it's even better to be playing for one of those super shiny ones. Oh, that was a great timeout. Gets the job done.
Coach's point there, he's smiling, he knows it. Very experienced coach, Brownlee.
We've got Christine Mitchell back to serve for Scotland. It's 20-21.
Faroe coach just making sure his team are in rotation there.
Yeah, we don't want any more of those. Good pass there, push to the outside. Marion with a nice smart shot. Oh, looking for hands. We're getting hand calls from the line judges. Points to Scotland.
It seemed like there was a touch. Faroe Islands celebrate it anyway, but no complaints.
Yeah, you know what? That's the smart. Celebrate if you're half, 50% sure that that ball maybe didn't touch.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful pass. Nice front in the middle, but great coverage by Victoria. Oh, and that's a good swing, but she's over the line on the back row attack. Oh, that's heartbreaking when you get a good swing like that. That's 22-21 to Scotland.
Yeah. These referees doing an incredible job. They have so many things to look out for. Keeping a track of who is where and where they're allowed to attack from, but no mistakes there.
Yeah, and they've done a great job keeping control of the game as well. Really well done. Oh, and side out to Faroe Islands. Smart shot down the line, using that big reach. That's 10 kills for the Faroe Islands side.
And look who they have going back to serve. Who else would you want?
Yep, 22-22. Oh, and that's it. You said it. And we've got 7 aces for Faroe Islands this set. 23-22. Oh, just off the top of the tape. Libero is chasing in one direction, hits the tape, changes direction a little bit. You got to dive back the other way. And we're at set point for Faroe Islands, and we're only going to have someone with 2 wins, the other one with 1.
Still lots to play, lots to enjoy.
Oh, and she rips an ace. Very fitting. 8 aces. Sorry, 9 aces for Faroe Islands in this game.
Wow, and 3 in a row there to finish. What a way to finish a set.
That is quite the comeback. They're keeping you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah, tough. Scotland be walking away shell-shocked again. Like, how did we lose that set? They were both teams close, not willing to give up the lead without a fight. It went back and forth. How many times in that set? And then just when you think it's going to be close, maybe go to overtime in the set, captain for Faroe Islands, Edna, steps up from the service line, puts in a few bullets. Really hard to handle. Comes away with a few aces for her team. What a relief for the rest of her teammates. Should be very glad of her.
Yeah, you can see, I mean, the whole demeanor's changed on the Faroe Islands bench. I mean, you know, that first set, they were struggling to figure out why are we not getting going. And sometimes it is. You have that morning off. You're away from home. You're eating different food. It's tough to get into that mode, especially the second day of a tournament. I'm sure you've had the same experience going abroad, playing in these kind of tournaments.
Yeah. No, that's why, once again, it's wonderful for Volleyball Ireland, for their home teams to put on a home tournament like this. Months and months of preparation, dozens and dozens of people putting in countless number of hours to behind the scenes, making a lot of sacrifices, fixing a lot of problems so that this event can run and run so smoothly. But yeah, it is a factor. These people are not robots. They're humans that the change in environment is going to have an effect, and they can train and train and train, but it's difficult, especially when you're younger and maybe not used to traveling so much to play and compete, and they're right at the start of their international journey. But they're doing such a great job of playing some really high-level volleyball for this under-18 competition.
They are, without a doubt. This is a great, I mean, they're really rewarding all the effort that's gone into the planning and execution of this tournament with some amazing games. I mean, how many 5-setters have we seen during this tournament?
Yeah, no, testament to how close and level a lot of the teams have been. But I will say, when you mention about the different food and different environment and that, the accommodation for the players, I've heard only good reports about how quality the food has been and the accommodation and everything. So again, credit to the organizers for that. It might be different food, but it's been top quality.
Yeah, and look, and that's one of the hardest things to get right, especially when you're dealing with athletes. You got to make sure that they're fueled properly so that they're ready to go for these matches. I remember rushing out to the shop in Malta a few years in a row, just grabbing all the baby food I could to make sure that our athletes had enough energy to make it through a 5-setter like this.
Yeah, takes a lot. They'll sleep well tonight for sure.
That was great serve down the line to start out with. Pipe attack from Anna Karina, and right out of the gate, she's swinging hard.
That's how you start. That's a great serve put in by Scotland, but handled by the Faroe libero.
And the captain's back to serve. She finished up the last game. She's starting off this one. Oh, just a bit long. Coach telling her, just toss that one away, move on.
Yeah, that's it. Don't let it affect you. Focus on the next point. She'll get another opportunity to serve in the set, no doubt.
As Serve from Victoria on the Scottish side. Nope. Pipe doesn't work that time. I mean, that's the tough thing, especially for under 18s, for anybody really, but volleyball is a game of errors. Most rallies are going to end with somebody making a mistake. And it's so hard to toss it away and just move on to the next point. It's a real mental skill for these players to have. Good serve, but well handled by Faroe Islands. In fact, we've got a new opposite back there. That's Sarah Begg. Oh, good up by the middle, playing some defense. Faroe Islands got a free ball, though. Got to send it back to Marion on the right side. Scotland bringing back that famous defense again. Outside to the captain, Catherine Reed. And back to the pipe for Anna Karina, and that's where you put it away. Both sides with some excellent defense that rally.
Yeah, very impressive.
It's 2-2. We've got Marion back to serve for Faroe Islands. Oh, that's a decent serve. Catherine's got to get back off the net. Oh, the tape wasn't her friend that time round. She's had so many shots off of that tape. I swear she's got to be working on that in the gym at home, because she uses that tape really well.
The more she trains, perhaps the luckier she gets.
Yeah, exactly. Right, with the serve, splitting the passers. He did a good job layering that pass, but just shanked it. That's the first ace for Faroe Islands in this set.
And tough serve coming in. We want to see the Scottish team calling whose team to take there. Clearly established whose responsibility. He has responsibility for what?
Oh, and that is a really good serve. Great handle by Christine Mitchell. Sarah Begg chasing it down, and oh, can't keep herself from going underneath the net. That's tough when you're chasing that ball way inside.
Yeah, she did well, making a good contact on the ball, but unfortunately momentum just carried her under the net. Of course, is a fault, so point to Iceland. Open up a little gap here, 3 points already.
Yeah, that means nothing in these games, as we've seen. Oh, and that is a great serve.
Yeah.
What a spot.
Could not have placed it better.
No, even if she tries to pass that ball, that is going to be very difficult to bring back to the center. So they're switching to a four-passer formation on the Scottish side. That's good. A little bit less responsibility for everybody on the court. Oh, and you force the server into serving out.
Yeah, great call, noticing the four passers there, and it's Sarah Begg has played some outside in this tournament as well, so she's well used to passing off serve receive. But yeah, just even a change in lineup that you've mentioned so many times gives the server just a little different something to think about, and they go for something else, even if they try and hit a different passer, and that time cause the error.
Yeah, that's a good serve. Out of system a little bit. Anna Karina, oh, with a great shot down the line, though. She couldn't have placed that any more perfectly if she'd wanted to.
Yeah, measured. A little bit of out of system set there. Had to adjust her timing, but got her footwork in, got her arm swing, and great ball control. Placed that ball exactly where she wanted it, just out of reach.
Yeah, we got Faroe Islands back to serve, up 7-3.
Good.
Oh, and that's a beautiful pass. They were able to run the middle. Faroe Islands pick it up, though, and Anna Karina out the outside, and oof, that is a rip.
Just found the smallest of gap in the Scottish block.
Yeah, now I feel like every time she rips one of those, she gets a little more confidence and, you know, bigger and bigger swings, and oof. 8-3, Faroe Islands. Back to Faroe, and they send it to the right side. Oh, that's a good shot down the line. Going back to the middle, and ooh, great job turning on that ball.
Grace through the middle was blocked the last swing, but she was not to be denied that time. Turned into that position one. A great swing.
Love to see a middle go across their body the other way and just rip a ball. Catherine Reed back to serve. That's the outside to Anna Karina, and that's in. She's definitely heating up. I think she's found the boundaries of the court that she wants to keep it inside.
Again, so far off the net for that swing, but elevates, gets a hand over the ball, snaps over, rips it down to the back court.
Yep, and we got Faroe Islands serving 9-4. And that's trouble. There's another ace for Faroe Islands. Like the Scottish passing unit's getting a little skittish out there. They're moving their feet a little bit, feeling a little jittery. Need to shake that off and just relax into the pass here. Wow, that's a nice pass from the libero. Oh, and a really good job handling that ball outside the antenna. And not that time.
Looking for hands, but not the case on this occasion.
I think every hitter in the history of volleyball who hits the ball out is looking for hands, so. I'm with them, I get it, you gotta ask.
Yeah, absolutely. Really necessary side out there for Scotland.
Oh, that was a great leave by Faroe Islands. Because that is the kind of serve that can be trouble. And it is 11-5, and Anna Karina back to serve. Good job handled by the libero. Center has to poke that ball over, and we're going to get it poked over by the Faroe Islands. Pushed outside to Christine Mitchell. She's handled, and that's a quick ball. Oh, just inside the antenna. Good job by Marion keeping that in. Back out to her again. Oh, and that doesn't drop for her.
Good early out call. Scotland just need to get a couple of points on the board here. Faroe Islands had been threatening to just run away a little bit with this set. Momentum was firmly with them, but Scotland looking to turn the tide here back in their favor.
Yeah, I think that ball's just shooting a little too far outside for those left side hitters. Oh, and a little trouble with the passers there. Great spot. There's an ace for Scotland.
Back to their, what was their trademark of the first set, their gnarly serves.
Yeah, we got Miar Setter, a beautiful float serve.
Did she get it?
Yeah, and the line judge called that one in. And the ref did too. He's backing her up. I like that when the ref will back up a line judge.
Yeah.
Of course, all of our line judges volunteers. They've been trained up quickly over the course of the weekend.
Yeah, doing a great job.
That is a tough job. A little bit of trouble. Oh, but a big back row swing from Anna Karina.
Yeah, just the Scotland were putting on a mini run there.
Yep, and it's 12-8. Faroe Islands. Still, this kind of lead is not safe in this game with either of these teams. Oh, and that is a great serve. Forces the ball over. Faroe Islands get a crack at it. Oh, and there's a good swing from Marion. 7 kills now for Faroe Islands in this game. They're really taking charge.
Bringing
Earning
in
those points.
That Sioux celebration there, made famous by one Cristiano Ronaldo. The Faroe Island boys getting involved as well in the stands.
Oh, and that just long. It is 9-13. Christine Mitchell back to serve for Scotland. Oh, that's trouble for Faroe Islands. They're going to get a free ball over to Scotland. Good handle, and out to Catherine Reid. Oh, good dig. Setter gets a hand on that one. Oh, Edna's like, nope, we're taking charge of that one. Send it over. Let's put this ball down.
Yeah, what a dig. Backcourt outside. Number 15, Anna. Keep her team in that rally.
All right, now this is a trouble server for Scotland. Well handled by the libero, though. Quick ball to the outside. You can't challenge the libero back there. Free ball over to the Faroe Islands. Oh, and nice job by Victoria getting up there, hands in the way. Scotland are going to have a chance to swing at it. Oh, and that was a smart play by the setter. She was there ready for the tip. Oh, just a little, that moment of hesitation. Oh, it's heartbreaking.
And both of them were well placed to play the ball there. But another extended rally. Great effort. Love the play from the opposite for Faroe Islands, number 11, getting the block and then self-covering as well.
Oh, that is a tough serve, but a great pass. Norberg with a good swing out there, picked up. And a tip by Marion. They're ready for it that time. Oh, good reach by Catherine Reed. And oh, the setter stole that ball away.
It was going right into the platform of Ivor Dam again, but setter Edna was not to know. Needed a shout from her teammate there.
Yeah. Victoria's back to serve for Scotland. It's 10-15. Lots of time to go in this game. Oh, and that's a great block from Grace Campbell. Pulled off the net, though, by Faroe Islands. They're loving that push it deep move. And that's a double because she sent it over. You can double on your own side as much as you like, but you can't send it over like that.
Yeah, tough. Scotland just getting a little bit in each other's way those last couple of plays there. They need to up the communication. Some of those broken plays, they're well placed, but just got to communicate with each other.
Yeah, early in the match they were so good on whose ball was which responsibility. They were doing a really good job on that front. When that is a good serve. Shut down by the Faroe Islands.
Celebration from the substitutes on the end of the court here is great to see as well.
Oh yeah, Faroe Islands are feeling it. It's 17-10. Oh, and that is a great location on the serve. Back to Sarah Begg. Good up by Marion. We're going to get it outside to Anna Karina with a big swing. And a nice save by Scotland out of the net. And again, she gets another swing and misses.
Yep, look wide from here. Yeah, another extended rally. You feel these are kind of critical moments for Scotland, these rallies.
Yeah.
Faroe Islands up 2-1. They just need a third set here to win the match and book their place in the final. Scotland with a 6-point gap to reduce here.
Yeah, Serberg back to serve. Oh, great touch. Oof. Chucked over the net there. Catherine Reed with a big swing. And comes right back to her. We got a swing from the middle. Oh, and she punches that ball over.
What
That
a play.
was an unreal shot. I'm sure they've definitely trained that. That's why the coach looks so proud. Punch that ball back to the corner.
Wow. Just swing an arm at it, might as well.
Yeah. Whatever you can do to get that ball over.
Place it perfectly in the corner.
And we've got a sub here in for Sarah Beck. We've got Roshni Singh. In the back row is an opposite. It's 18-11. She's going to get a little action right away. They got to get that ball over to Faroe Islands. Push out to Anna Karina. She's testing the new player on court. Oh, and that's a big swing. Good up, though. Swing from the outside, Catherine Reed. She puts it down. They were asking, you know, did somebody touch that on the block on the Scottish side? But again, I like it. They kept playing and put the ball away. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, way to play to the whistle there, and no doubt about that attack down the line into the open court.
Yeah. And look, you know, as a coach, I'll always ask my players, if you have an issue, go ask the ref about it after the fact and just get clarification. We're not being argumentative. Just ask what might have happened or what you thought you saw, and that's it. But play it out first.
100%.
Oh, big swing from Anna Karina.
It's tough. Gets the net trickler again, just changes the trajectory of the ball, but Faroe Islands won't mind one bit. Another point on the board for them. One more point closer to the final.
Yep. We've got 19-12. Looks like Scotland are getting a few subs ready. Maybe that fatigue is starting to set in a little bit. On Grace with a big swing. Oh, but she doesn't. Her teammates aren't covering her there, and that ball is down.
That's tough. Great block. Faroe Islands there.
Really good block. Now they know they've got the two kind of main hitting options. The setters in the front row. They've got Grace running on the right side. Christine on the left side. Setters out of that one, so Libro's going to set it outside to Anna Karina. The big swing, good cover by the Libro. Oh. The setter Edna says two can play that game. I'm going to dump that ball over.
Yeah, great execution again, and it's the timing. You have that shot in your locker, but it's when you pull it out. If you do it too often, you're going to get dug, but perfect opportunity there.
Yeah, we got a sub coming in for Scotland. We're having a setter change. Now, we did see this earlier against Ireland. We had Kirsty McKenzie on for Mia Chapman.
Yep.
So this is a big move by Scotland, changing out the whole brains of the operation.
Go on.
Oh, and a nice scrappy play by Scotland to get that over. Tough serve. Oof. Anna Karina, there's no stopping her. She's angling for that outside hitter of the tournament medal for sure.
Yeah, that'll be announced tomorrow, the team of the tournament.
You know what, though? I mean, given all the outsides, there are a lot of really good left side hitter talent in this tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
There we go. Faroe Islands are going to get a free ball. Push the outside. Anna Karina. Dug by the Libro. Push to the outside again. Christine Mitchell dropping that ball in front of Marion.
Little off-pace, funky lefty roll gets the job done. She's maybe still feeling it from the serve receive a couple of points ago where she played the second touch off the side of her face.
Yeah, now I would not count Scotland out here at all. We've got Grace Campbell back on the line. Serving, she can do some damage from back there. Going to get a swing from Anna Karina, and that ball is out. Good leave.
Good leave. It's tricky sometimes if you've been out for most of the match and you come in like Roshni. You can try and do too much, but great effort there to leave that ball. Gets a point for her team.
Yep. And here we go. We got to set out to Anna Karina. You know where that ball's going. Good job digging it out of the net. Oh, and a little delayed lift call. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate. Probably is the correct call there.
And it's back. It's always impressive when you know as a player that ball is going to that player and they can still get it through.
Yeah, you can see her go-to in the front court there, Edna, wherever she was setting the ball from, trying to find her outside front court hitter.
Well, we've got a new middle on. This is Carla Robinson on for Scotland in the front row. And Anna Karina serving in the back row. She gets her first touch, sends that ball over. Anna Karina from the back row. You can definitely see where that ball's going to now. Free ball to the Faroe Islands, going back to her again. Ball's still up. Marion gets a swing, says I can swing at that too. Christine Mitchell with a little tip. Back outside to Marion. And Doug again. Free ball to the Faroe Islands. Who's going to put this ball away? Going back to Pipe. Oh, and out that time. It is 15-23. Faroe Islands are on the brink. They can feel it. They can see that gold medal match ahead of them. But Scotland are like, no, we're gonna make you sweat a bit more. We're gonna work on this. And there's a service error from Scotland. So now we're at match point for the Faroe Islands.
Yep, any guesses if this ball comes back over from Scotland and Faroe Islands get a transition attempt, where it's going to go to?
I'm betting it's going to Anna Karina if it comes back to this side. Nice serve from Ruthberg there. Set to the outside. Nice job keeping that in. Where is this ball going? Out to Marion. Another good option. Scotland get another shot at it. Nice job by Rushdie, and oh, the block to finish it. And Faroe Islands are going to the gold medal match.
Yeah, great game, Faroe Islands. Super close those first couple of sets, and that third set seemed like a real turning point. Those 3 aces from their captain Edna at the end, basically the only difference between the two teams.
Oh yeah, that was an incredible match. I mean, they were so even. I mean, I got to think that fatigue has caught up a little bit with Scotland at the end there. They had a really long match against Ireland earlier, and then Faroe Islands serving just heated up.
Yeah, and they did a great job of handling the Scottish serve that gave them so much trouble in that first set.
They really did. They really did. I mean, I thought they settled down. They passed a lot better. And then, of course, when you can just chuck the ball up in Pipe or to the outside, and you've got a couple of really solid weapons on, like Anna Karina and Marion, yeah, you're going to have a lot of success. But well done to Scotland. That was a great fight. They shocked me in that first game for sure. They came out so strong, served them off the court. And I mean, I didn't think Faroe Islands were going to recover from that, but they did. A lot of resilience there.
Yeah, so medal matches tomorrow, as we said. We'll have a repeat of the group games that they had. It was Iceland and Faroe Islands in their group. Iceland were taking that one 3-1, but super close, especially those first 2 sets. Faroe Islands will be looking to reverse that for tomorrow when it counts in the gold medal match. And then it'll be a repeat of Scotland versus Northern Ireland, our day 1 match from that Group A. And that occasion, Scotland managed to take the win 3-0. But I know especially the second set there was incredibly close.
Oh, it was very close. Like there was very little in that match. I mean, 3-0 does not do the closeness of that match justice.
Yeah, so we've had so much good quality volleyball over those first couple of days, and we were so fortunate that we still have a full day to go.
Yeah, yeah. So we're back at it tomorrow. I think I'm calling a couple of the boys' games.
Yep, I'll be on as well. And if you're in Dublin, there'll be tickets available. Come down. Would really encourage you to soak up the atmosphere firsthand and show your support to all these athletes that have been working so hard. Bring your banners, bring your horns, bring your flags, bring your energy, bring your noise. And if you can't make it, yep, both courts will be live streamed. Tune in as well. And I should say as well, you've maybe seen it on the live stream across the ticker at the bottom. There is a raffle for the Volleyball Ireland high performance teams to help with fundraising. Some unbelievable prizes on offer as well, including a Microsoft Surface Pro 7. And yeah, karting experiences, £500, €500 gift card, and a few other prizes as well. So I think today might be your last day to get involved in the raffle, or potentially tomorrow morning. But yeah, don't delay, get them today, because the prize draw will happen tomorrow at the conclusion of this tournament.
Yeah, and look, that's a huge way to support the national teams. You know, a lot of other countries will have a lot of big sponsorship. I know in the USA we have big sponsorship that pays for a lot of our national team members' training and equipment and everything else. And here, a lot of it is self-funded by the players. So it's really important that you do jump into that raffle and, yeah, to help our players out and you know, keep the training going. And I mean, the leaps and bounds they've made over the years, it's all down to people donating and helping out these players, putting in so much to this sport.
Yeah, again, once again, it was a pleasure to get the 2 games with you today, Matt.
That was a blast, Johnny. Hopefully we'll do this again soon, and Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.